Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and we are finally going to be doing our gender reveal for little baby Ben Hardy is what we're going to call it until we do the official unveil in today's video. Super excited for this, and so yeah, let's just get right into it. So first off, before we head out, we've got to do a lot of vehicle moving, so I've got to move the 4Runner TRD Pro out of the way. We actually get to keep the Nissan Z right where it is because it's not in the way of anything. We're taking out the Raptor, which is covered in bugs because we just got back from Idaho. The whole front end is just caked, and also the windshield as well. And then we're also going to take the TRX. So the TRX is the first vehicle that we're going to attempt to do what we have planned for today's video. If it doesn't work for some reason, then we're going to go to the Raptor, and let's kind of talk about that. So this is what we are working with right here, is these special bags, and you guys can see this little sticker on it. I got a bunch of Burnout packs. So basically you stick them onto a tire of a vehicle, and then you do a burnout, and then it releases the powder, and the powder obviously is colored, and so then that will let you guys know what the gender is. And so I think it's pretty exciting, pretty fun. But obviously something that's going to be a little bit of a challenge is using the TRX for this, because the TRX is actually four-wheel drive, so the front tires are going to be spinning at the same time the rear tires are going to be spinning, and so I don't know, maybe I'll be able to make it work, maybe I won't. But if I can't for some reason, the Raptor has two-wheel drive, and so we'll just pop it onto the Raptor. Obviously it won't sound as glorious because we've got the V6 over here, whereas over here we've got a supercharged V8, and so yeah, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah. Now, I would like to tell Ben Hardy Jr. in advance that I'm already the world's coolest dad for doing this whole like burnout thing. I mean, most people are probably just playing video games this morning, and you know, we're going out and we're doing burnouts in the middle of the desert and jumping pickup trucks. It's gonna be some pretty exciting stuff. And obviously I have the coolest job ever because I review cars for a living, and I get to have cool stuff like the Nissan Z, and then, you know, the Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro to test and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's not too bad. So we just made it out here. It's super windy, which might be good for the burnout powder, might not be, because then it'll just like instantly blow away and it won't have a really cool effect. Anyways, I aired down just barely with both the trucks. So the TRX is at like mid-30s. This is at high 30s. The Raptor is just gonna be a test vehicle. We're gonna go off the jump a couple times to the Raptor just so I can, you know, figure out the perfect line. And then the TRX will be the vehicle that we will go full send with it. And Jenks actually gave us a pretty good idea. He said that we should have the Raptor doing a burnout like at the jump, and because the direction the wind's blowing, then it'll blow the burnout powder like over the jump and then send the TRX through the burnout powder. I think it's a pretty good idea, but we're gonna do our tests first off, and we'll kind of just, yeah, get into it. So this first test, we're in Baja mode, two-wheel drive. We're gonna see how the Raptor does the burnout.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect.
I would say that's pretty good. The Raptor jump never looks as exciting as the TRX jump, but we still got to get a cool full send. Woo! We've got everything off in the TRX. We're going to see if we can do the same burnout situation with this. Oh, it does not want to. This is what happens when you have all-wheel drive. It does not want to do it. Let's try again. I'm probably gonna get crucified in the TRX forums for not doing this properly, but actually let's see if launch control, I don't know if that's gonna, let's see if this will. No, that's not doing it either.
It's like preloads.
Yeah, so, because the front tires are spinning a little bit. Maybe if I put it in sport mode, still four-wheel drive auto. Let's make sure that this is still turned all the way off.
Wait, what does sports setup do?
It's supposed to send more power to the rear. Okay, so advanced braking, everything's off. Okay.
No, I mean like the menu options, sports setup.
Oh, so are you talking about this?
No,
like trans?
down there where it says sports setup.
Oh, that's just where you can change it. So you can basically change what it's doing here. I don't think, there's a fly in here. I don't think we're gonna be able to do a burnout with the TRX in the sand. I think it's gonna have to be the Raptor. Okay, so we're going with the TRX this time. This one is actually scarier to jump because of the speed. Woo! Yeah, we scraped a little bit there. Okay, so this is our attempt here with the Burnout powder. Gonna dig ourselves into a little bit of a rut. Hopefully it works. Okay, I'm just seeing a bunch of dust. Oh, we're getting a little bit of powder. We got like... we got literally like no powder and all sand. Oh, I'm stuck. I literally just dug myself into the sand. Let's see if I can axle lock out of this now. This is where things get dramatic. Oh, there we go. I dug myself so deep into the sand that we had to use the axle lock. We might have to go to the pavement for this, actually. So between the wind and the sand, it didn't exactly go as planned. So we're gonna save the rest of the Burnout packs and we're gonna go back to the house and we're gonna finish the whole Burnout there because it'll for sure work on the street and all that kind of stuff. So we officially have the Raptor in place. And if you guys are wondering why we're not using this crazy Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe to do the Burnout, well, it has like one of the most, if not the most advanced four-wheel drive systems on the planet that is meant to get traction in like every single situation known to man. And so I don't think that it is even remotely possible to get the tires to spin on this thing. It's crazy. Stay tuned for the off-road review with this thing. But anyways, we're back into the parking space so that I can get the Raptor back on the lawn with the TRX after we, well, do Burnout again. Hopefully this time it works, unlike the desert shenanigans. Okay, so this is gonna be our test with the Raptor. I don't know why the camera's on, but anyways, this is gonna be our test to see if I can do a Burnout, and if I can, then we'll throw the Burnout packs on. Okay, well, it worked. It worked.
Get rid of the evidence.
It's all over the street.
I just hear sirens in the back and there's pink stuff wafting everywhere.
Don't get it on the children.
Yeah, a little bit.